Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be reacting to Brazil's 4-1 victory over South Korea in the round of 16 of the World Cup, as 4 goals were put past the South Korean defense to secure the Brazilian team in the quarterfinals against Croatia on Friday, December 9th. Goals from Vinicius, Neymar, Richarlison, and Lucas Paqueta did the damage in the first half for Brazil, while a consolation goal from Park Sang-ho in the 76th minute gave Korea a consolation. We'll start in the 7th minute, where Brazil opened their lead. Rafinha was on the right flank and pulls the ball into the middle of the box. No one gets a touch on it, and it rolls to Vinicius Jr. at the back. He takes a touch and sets himself before smashing the ball into the back of the net, and Brazil have an early lead within 10 minutes. 6 minutes later, Neymar makes it 2. A penalty is given to Brazil after Richarlison is brought down in the box. Neymar makes it 2 with a beautiful penalty rolled right into the bottom. No chance for goalkeeper Kim Sung-gyu, and Brazil have a 2-0 lead within 15 minutes.
29 minutes in, Richarlison, the Spurs man, expands Brazil's lead. Richarlison juggles the ball with his head expertly and then finds Marquinhos, who gives the ball to Thiago Silva, who plays in Richarlison, who executes his finish perfectly. And it's a great team goal from Brazil and a great finish and skill to juggle the ball with his head from Richarlison. Then in the 36th minute, Lucas Paqueta expands Brazil's lead to 4 goals. Richarlison carries the ball forward, who finds Neymar, who plays it to Vinicius, who puts it across into the middle, where Paqueta meets the ball on the volley and puts it into the back of the net to give Brazil their 4th goal of the night with only 36 minutes gone. After the break, after South Korea have had a good start to the second half, much better than the first half, they're pushing for the goal, and they finally get it in the 36th minute from Sung-ho Park. A free kick is delivered, and then it falls to Park on the edge of the area, who unleashes a brilliant half volley into the net, and it's a brilliant goal, brilliant but consolation goal to give South Korea their first goal of the game. But that is how the match ended. Brazil won 4-1.
South Korea really didn't have as big of a chance, and Brazil destroyed them in the first half.
Brazil destroyed them in the first half. They completely exposed South Korea's defense, but South Korea did very well in the second half. Hwang Hee-chan, Son Heung-min were doing very well at the second half. The whole South Korean team really upped their game in the second half, and Brazil were trying to play a little more conservative, but they did end up conceding 1 goal. But South Korea kept pushing for that goal, and they kept to boost their confidence. So Alisson had a lot of work to do before he got taken off by Weverton, which was actually a little odd, a goalkeeper substitution late in the game in a knockout stage of the World Cup. But South Korea did play well, especially in the second half.
Yeah. Brazil were just the better side today. 4 goals within 36 minutes is ridiculous. And then halftime came and went. As you said, Korea kind of came back into it. The goal from Park Sang-ho was ridiculous. Unbelievable on the volley. The power he got behind it to beat, I believe it was still Alisson in goal. Unbelievable strike. And South Korea were fired up, but they weren't enough. And Brazil kind of, they just had to hold out for the victory. And they did that. But Brazil are such a strong force in this World Cup.
Yeah, both keepers, Alisson and Kim Sung-gyu, were both very busy, both in the second half. In the first half, neither of them were busy. I mean, Kim Sung-gyu was, I guess you would say, busy. He didn't really make many saves. It's just that Brazil had those 4 chances, and they executed them perfectly. And a lot of them, Kim Sung-gyu could not do anything about them. But in the second half, he had a lot of work to do. And it could have been 7-8 goals for Brazil if it wasn't for him making some spectacular saves.
So our 3 quarterfinals are really, really good, looking good. England, France, Netherlands, Argentina, and decided today, Croatia, Brazil. That's going to be a very, very interesting affair after Croatia won against Japan on penalties. And if things do go the way that we think they could, Argentina could meet Brazil in the semifinals. But, of course, upsets have happened this World Cup. None in the knockout stage yet. No big ones. But we could still see them through the semifinals. But we could see an Argentina-Brazil semifinal. It's still possible. And that would look very, very tasty. But
yeah,
for now,
both semifinals could be great. We could have an Argentina-Brazil, like you said. Or we could have either one of England, France, or even Spain, Portugal.
Yep.
To be a semi-final. But, of course, Portugal and Spain still play tomorrow. Portugal play against Switzerland, and Spain play against Morocco. So, if they want to meet in a quarterfinal together, Spain and Portugal, they must win against their opponents in the round of 16.
Yeah. I think Switzerland could be a disruptor. Portugal did not look great against Korea, especially Cristiano Ronaldo. He missed like 4 open chances that he could have scored. Switzerland could easily do damage. I think Morocco could do damage. These are the 2 games where I think we could see upsets.
Yeah, Spain were inconsistent in the group stage. After their 7-0 victory against Costa Rica, they looked like they were obviously probably gonna top the group, and then they drew against Germany and lost against Japan, and they just got into the knockout stage.
So Brazil will meet Croatia in the quarterfinals. That is our decision for the 3rd out of 4 decided quarterfinals. But that's it for our reactions to Brazil's victory over South Korea as they knock the only Asian team left in the competition out of the tournament. And Brazil continue marching on towards what could be a big run for the South Americans. But that's it for our reactions. If you enjoyed and want to see more World Cup content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what your favorite, what your reactions were to this game. And until next time,
come on, you Spurs!